Hello Taurus, welcome to your weekly reading. I hope that you're doing well. This is a message for sun, moon, or rising in the sign of Taurus. As always, these are general messages, so take what resonates for you. Check with your moon or rising sign. Taurus, we're in some very deep, intense, and emotional energy as I'm reading this on January 17th, just before Mercury goes direct, just before the new moon in Aquarius, and we have the sun in conjunction with Pluto, then Venus in a square with Uranus, who then travels to meet up with Saturn. Uranus going direct, so she's going to be pulling that energy in. It's a lot, and it's a lot for transformation, great change. Pluto is the ruling sign of all of this energy, and Pluto is the planet of deep, regenerative transformation. So, let's get started with your reading. We're going to start off with an astrology card to see what energy is driving this reading for you. And we have fixed. Oh, it's so perfect. Fixed energy, just like a Taurus, which could be stubborn, likes to be in a stable flow, persistence, loyal, and dependability. Fixed energy is very dependable, but fixed energy also does not like change. So you may not be enjoying this energy right now, Taurus. Depending on where you are in your journey, of course. The moon, as I'm reading, is just at the very end degrees of Scorpio before it moves into Sagittarius. So we've had some extra deep emotional energy is going on these last 2 days as well. All right, what can we tell Taurus for this week, please? We have integrity, dependability, fixed. What else for Taurus? Thank you. Organization at the bottom and self-expression. Taurus, you may feel like you're so unorganized, and when things are just sort of all over the place, it could be chaotic energy for you, or it could be stagnant energy for you. But not having the energy to get organized. Organization, we're going to dive deeper into this though. That could have to do with a group that you associate with, could have to do with your work organization, your own personal organization, organizing thoughts, you might like to have things in containers and labeled and all of those things. Fixed energy. All wrapped up in a neat little box. Unfortunately, that's not how life actually flows. But the one thing you can depend on that is a constant, Taurus, in life is change. Let's talk about integrity for Taurus, please. And I feel like, Taurus, you've already gone through a really big, giant change. But there's some things that are going on in your outside world that are changing or that are needing to change, which are linked to some form of like thought process or belief system that you hold as well, because that's your energy. So you want to make sure you keep that in check for yourself. If you find yourself kind of being enveloped in negative thoughts, worry, yeah, energy is moving fast too. accelerated motion. If you find yourself in those places, you can acknowledge it. But if you find yourself really attaching to them, meaning you've got emotion holding on to the thought forms and you're going with it, now you're perpetuating, you're accelerating that energy to actually create it outside of yourself, as well as spread it around to other people. So let's keep going for Taurus. You like to have your ducks in a row in your routine, and like to know, like to plan and have everything go a certain way. It feels better. It feels dependable on you. And that right now is like just all over the place. There really isn't anything. You're waiting for something to become more stable, more fixed, more dependable in your life. Okay. This fixed energy could really be a challenge for you. All right, good. We have self-expression with the Three of Cups, rejoice in celebration. So you do get a chance to really express your energy with like-minded friends, those that you celebrate life with. That's a plus. That is a bonus. And be very grateful for that, because not everybody has that. Oh. Okay. And under organization, we do have patience and planning. So I'm really reading this as your own personal organizing your life, like getting everything, all your that's where you feel good. You're fixed. You like to have everything organized, and it may just not be flowing the way that you plan it to. All right. Learning to go with the flow. And I feel like you really are with this integrity also. Maybe at one point in time in your life it would have been extremely upsetting, but at this point you're like, okay, it is what it is. You go with the flow. Not that I really enjoy it this way, but there's something in it for you. We get thrown off of our familiar day-to-day mundane things for a reason, for a purpose. Tell me about integrity for Taurus, please. Okay. I was right. I was reading that right. So, pay attention to your thoughts. Pay attention to the story that you're attaching to, Taurus. There's something or someone that feels lost to you. Not like you had lost it or lost them. And it's caused a lot of sadness. And, you're holding on to what you still have, but there's a lot of fear that's attached to that as well, like worry. Is it going to stay? Is it going to go? Is it ever going to come back? Is it going to be reliable, dependable? You never, right now you're like, I never know what I'm going to get. And I just feel like I lost that. It could be a connection. It could be a job, a home, whatever it is for you. It's got you in this really, this sad, dismal place. And so pay attention to what story you're replaying over and over again. Are you recreating? Because we can change, we can shift, but we have to notice the patterns that are triggered in us through experiences like this. That's pretty much why they happen to begin with. But a lot of us go with that story and then perpetuate it to become so much more than it needs to be. Well, this has been going on for quite some time. And so at this point, it seems like you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pentacles lost and holding on to the last 2. but really focused on what has been lost. Yeah, exactly. So pay attention to what story you are believing. You're in, we're still kind of being initiated into a new phase of life. But remember, you are the magician, Taurus. You do create your reality based off of your belief and thoughts. Even though something may be very real and tangible experience at that time, what story goes on and on and on from that point on? Because things can shift and change from 0 to 100 at any given moment. But when we stay and we hold on to certain beliefs, certain stories, we keep perpetuating that. And it's moving faster and faster, but we keep perpetuating the same outcomes, the same things over and over and over again. So what is it that you're creating for yourself? Ask yourself, what is my part in this? What can I do to change? What do I need to see? It's a question I ask a lot when things don't make sense or things are seeming chaotically. I'm like, what do I need to see here? What is it that I need to see from this? And eventually when I calm myself down and sit with myself, I'm shown that. So again, you have the beauty of the self-expression part. You do have yourself connected to others, and you really try to put yourself in a happy place as much as possible, which is beautiful. That's good. So that is kind of, shifting your energy, but there's still the integrity of your energy. What the universe is trying to shift and change within you is how these storylines of what has been lost, what has gone wrong, what isn't working, and just constantly I see you jump out of it into your friend zone and your creative element and your self-expression, and you're not there. But when you're not there, you're back focused on what isn't working, what is lost, or what has gone wrong. Be mindful of that, Taurus. You do hold that power. You are working towards organizing your thoughts towards more of a loving spirit. And you have been doing that as far as how you feel. You feel love for whatever it is that you feel has lost. There's a lot of reflecting back on that love, which is beautiful. That's good. You're not so focused on your planning, your day-to-day, all of that stuff. Try working on presence, being present as often and as much as possible. Makes a world of a difference. A world of a difference. I know it's hard sometimes when we have really intense thoughts that really take us with them. We have intense thoughts that are linked to our past trauma, as well as ancestral, that can really just take us somewhere unconsciously, and we don't even know that happens. But that's what I'm reading here, Taurus. The Hierophant. Again, about your beliefs, your belief systems. You're going to be learning about the integrity of your energy, of your emotions, of your thoughts, of your stories, of what you keep taking with you. It has everything to do with your belief systems of some sort, whether it's religious, your upbringing, from your experiences. 7 of Pentacles. Wow. You have some support from the other side as well in doing this work, which I see you following its guidance to a degree, but then there's another part of your belief system that's like, nah, you fall back into an old pattern. Because the invisible world is not as reliable and dependable as the actual material world. The invisible world is, sure, it's there, but is it actually Is it doing anything for me? That's what I'm hearing from you. It is guiding you. You're the one with the power. You can't expect anything or anyone outside of yourself to do anything for you. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles, just a confirmation again. And 5 of Cups again. Or not again. 5 of Cups. There's something really stubborn in you, Taurus, that just refuses to see, is still holding on to, you know, whatever you do have. Like, you're holding on for dear life to your happy places and your happy people. But you're also, the reason why you're holding on for dear life is because otherwise you're going to go back to this worry or this loss or this fear, and you don't want to keep going back there. But the universe is asking you to retrace your steps, go back to wherever your emotions are taking you as far as what has been lost, because all is not lost, but you just keep focusing on what has been lost, and it's creating a tremendous amount of sadness, depression. You will be waking up from this. You will be given a wake-up call from this if you're unable to put it together yourself. There is support. There is a lot of support in this. So let's get you one more message. Okay, we're going to read from Oracle of the 7 Energies. Last message for Taurus. And if you feel compelled to, if you like this video, please click that like button. And also, if you're not subscribed and you feel compelled to, please subscribe. And I'm thanking everybody who has subscribed. I am truly grateful and appreciative and excited to see what else I can offer through this channel for all of us. Okay, last message for Taurus, please. Call on the muse. Yeah, it looks like you just keep focusing on all the the sadness. It might even be other people's suffering, but it's linked to your suffering, so you're feeling their suffering. All right. For Taurus. My goodness, my phone just keeps ringing. Sorry. All right. Taurus. Call on the muse, right? Yeah. When you feel the call of the muse, you're being invited to create, to be the artist, choreographing your life, serving on behalf of the great artist, divine source. While the process feels intensely personal, your ego and self-identification are, ironically, the most unnecessary parts of the equation. While you might think you own the magic of your creativity, can you truly say that you're the source of the inspiration? Imagine your creativity stemming from another spirit guide, the muse. Just as the genius needs to partner with your intellect, so too does the muse need you to open your heart and let the magic flow through your intuition and emotions. Stop seeing yourself as the center of the process and instead see yourself as the partner in a creative dance. Sometimes you might be inside the music and the feelings, the story and its expression. Other times you observe from the sidelines, watching it all flow from an unknown yet deeply intimate source. So strange. Okay. Today, your muse is calling you to be a channel and allow the creative energy to flow through you. The energy of emotion is waiting to be given a voice, a name, a shape, or a color. Journal. Finish that writing project. Start something new. Paint. Sing, dance, and don't worry where any of it lands. It has its own plans for you. Your muse knows where this is all meant to go. For you, the big magic is in the experience of answering the call. So that is your message for this week, Taurus. I hope that you found this helpful, or some of this helpful for you. And I'm sending you out so much love. Take care. Bye.